today, away from Aulani for a little while. Came out here to the middle of the island to visit the Dole Plantation. They make the Dole, pineapple Dole ice cream, Dole Whip. A little bit of a rainy, misty day today, but we're all in good spirits and out to have some fun. So we'll see what happens. Thank you.
No.
Shopping time down at the Dole Plantation. A lot of really cool stuff here. We got some photography over there, but these dog treat lays behind me are kind of funny. So I think we're gonna shop a little bit, and then we're gonna eat lunch, and then we're gonna head down to the North Shore. Still a little misty outside, but not too bad. Woo! The food here at the Dole Plantation, man, they give you these giant servings. Katie ordered the teriyaki chicken, and she got like, I mean, good night. I got the teriyaki chicken burger, and Rick and Cece both got hamburgers, but man, they feed you here. Just about everywhere we've been on Hawaii feeds you pretty good.
You only have to water it once a week. It prefers a temperature of 80 to 90. Probably why most of them are running around the equator.
Drop it in my purse. How'd you get up there, John?
I stepped. Defeated by the tiny wall. We made it to the North Shore, and Cece was already defeated by this tiny wall. She didn't want to. She said, "How'd you get up there?" And I said, "I stepped." And she goes, "Yeah, right." And she started walking off the other direction. Katie found a coconut, half of a coconut, coconut.
The ants really like it.
Are there ants all in it?
Yeah.
Huh.
I'm gonna put them back in their home.
Okay.
There you go.
Found some coral that we were unable to get out of there.
Oh. Still have it on macro.
Little beach out here on the North Shore. Finding coconuts and coral and all kind of fun stuff.
Beautiful. What's that? Just kidding, it was I don't know what it was. Sea turtle. See his little fin pops up every once in a while, right here. And then he'll pop his little head up too. But he's a little blob that's right there just coasting in the waves. And then we saw some at Vero.
Yeah, we saw some. No, we saw manatees at Vero.
Oh no, we didn't. It wasn't sea turtle season.
They were rays. No, the encounter that I was alluding to, though, was when we helped the sea turtle that had just laid its eggs
It's a turtle!
get back to the ocean. That was in,
It's a turtle!
I forget where it was, but it was cool. The rain keeps picking up and dying down, doesn't it?
Yep. I think it was Hawaii.
Or something like that. Angry Katie face.
Want to see the hurt John face?
We left the beach and drove down into some fantastical valley that I can't pronounce. Waime Valley? Waime Valley? I might be pronouncing that right, I might be pronouncing it dead wrong. So we got here a list of some of the movies and TV shows that were filmed on location here. Ride the Wild Surf, Joe versus the Volcano. These were movies that were filmed on location here in the valley. George of the Jungle, You, Me, and Dupree, Flirting with 40, there's a lot there. Lilo and Stitch. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was filmed on location. Alvin and the Chipmunks Chipwrecked. Hunger Games Catching Fire. Journey to the Mysterious Island. Just a few more. $6 Million Man, Baywatch, The River, Lost, Hawaii Five-0, Janet Live in Hawaii, Ice Loves Coco, and Basketball Wives. So I think Catching Fire is the biggest one right now. Probably the most recent of all these two. Well, there's a 3/4 mile trek up to what's supposed to be a really beautiful waterfall up there. Sadly, it's $15 a person, just, admission just to get up there to it. So sadly, I think on this trip, we may not be making it up there. Oh well. Such is the way it works sometimes. Look, they're selling sticks over here.
And there you go, blueberry.
Well, here we are. Found a cool little beach out here on the North Shore. I've got me some pretty decent shade here, but check this out. Teal blue waters. It's Katie and Cece right there. Rick opted to stay in the Jeep again. But man, I mean, tropical paradise. If I've ever seen one. Always something very magical about the beach. This is definitely a magical one that we found ourselves on now. Oh my. What have we found here, Katie?
Not sure.
It's cool though.
There's fishes.
Yeah, I seen that. Well, we found this cool little tidal pool, I guess is what you would call it. Well, no, there's an inlet over there. So I guess it's not really just trapped here. But all these rocks and just a cool landscape that we have here. Katie and her mom over there playing in the water. Katie had a rough time getting down here with the mud. It's not very easily accessible from over where we parked. I'd really like to try and get over there. It looks like a cave of some sort. I don't know. I'm gonna go see if I can get that far. Well, from where Katie and Cece are over there, this was not a very easy trek. Over here, got my little cave-looking things there. Pretty neat. Pretty neat little adventure. See if I can get up a little higher. Some better. Oh, rain's kicking up again. We're back from the North Shore. That adventure stopped very abruptly yesterday because of the rain, but it was very fun. And Katie and I had an adventure last night with a crab that we brought home. This is our little crab friend we accidentally brought home. Whoopsies. Yeah. It's almost midnight now, and we've decided we're going to take a little trip down to the beach. To free him. To free him, because we don't want him in the apartment all night. Oh my gosh. Okay, midnight at Aulani. Actually, it's only 11. But on a pajama run to the beach. More on that later, but right now we're going down to see Katie's two favorite characters of all time, Chip and Dale. We're paused for a minute waiting to find Chip and Dale, so I'll tell you the story of what happened last night. Katie and I were getting into bed. Lights turned off, TV turned off, we laid our heads down, it got silent, and then Katie hears something and she says, "John, do you hear that?" And I'm like, "What?" She says, "Something's moving," and I thought to myself, "Psh, there's nothing moving in here." And then I listen for a second and I hear it too, and I'm like, "Well, crap, there is something moving in here." And we're laying there trying to figure out what it is, and all of a sudden Katie goes, "Oh, I know what it is." I'm like, "What?" And she's like, "I bet one of those shells we brought back from the North Shore still has a crab in it." And I'm like, "Oh, that could be fun." So we get up and look in the bag, and sure enough, there's a little crab crawling around in there. So we start trying to think, what should we do? We just put it in a cup with some water overnight, or, you know, set it out on the balcony, or what do we do? We finally decide that what we'll do is we'll take the little thing down to the beach. So in our pajamas, and in my boots, and in our sweaters, we walk down to the beach at 11 o'clock at night, past all the Aulani cast members that are pressure washing the, you know, the dang sidewalks and all this. There was like nobody out here. And we walked down to the beach, we set the little crab free, and came back up and went to sleep. It was a fun little, almost midnight adventure. They have appeared. Oh shoot, I need that too. Camera. Chasing Chip and Dale. So it turns out, sadly, while we were sitting there waiting, they were actually in the family room. And when they came out just now and we chased them, they were heading backstage. Just goes to show you that former cast members screw up at Disney every now and again too. So we'll get them. before this trip is over, before today is over, we will see Chippendale. It's going to happen.
That's for sure.
Especially with this one. Yeah, especially with her. There's no way we're not going to see Chippendale today. So our attendant friend told us that Chippendale are back out roaming at 11:30, but we're about to decide now that we may just wait till 2 when they're doing a set. Because we're pretty sure they'll have a photo pass with them when they're doing a full set rather than just a roaming set. So Chippendale, we were going to see him at 10, screwed that up, and we may wait till 2 to see him now. So the Chippendale adventure continues. We're taking all kind of fun adventures through the vegetation in the places we may or may not be supposed to be. But none of the three of us really care, I don't think. We've been out and swam. Now we're ready for round 2 of Get Chippendale's picture.